Shocking upset. Venus Williams loses at 45 after blowing 4-0 lead, faced screaming in fear. At the age of 45, Venus Williams, a tennis icon whose name is synonymous with power, elegance, and dominance on the court, suffered a heartbreaking loss that stunned the tennis world. Holding a commanding 4-0 lead, it seemed she was on her way to a sensational victory that would have added yet another chapter to her legendary career. Instead, the match took a dramatic turn, ending in a shock upset that left fans, commentators, and fellow athletes in disbelief. 1. Venus Williams, the evergreen legend. To truly understand the magnitude of this upset, one must first appreciate the career of Venus Williams. From her professional debut in the mid-1990s to dominating the courts alongside her sister Serena, Venus' achievements are unparalleled. 7 Grand Slam singles titles, including 5 Wimbledon victories. 14 Grand Slam doubles titles with Serena Williams. Revolutionized women's tennis with power, athleticism, and fearless play. Role model for resilience, longevity, and breaking barriers in sports. Even at 45, Venus remains a symbol of grit and determination, proving that age is not a barrier competing at the highest level. Her fitness, speed, and experience allow her to face players decades younger, making her matches must-watch events. 2. The match that shocked the world. The venue was electric. Fans filled the stadium, many holding signs celebrating Venus forever or quoting her legendary matches against Serena. Early in the match, Venus displayed her trademark dominance, commanding serves, consistently hitting winners. Precision baseline play, forcing her opponent into defensive positions. Intimidating net approaches, showing that even at 45, she could challenge any player. By the midpoint of the first set, Venus surged to a 4-0 lead, and many believe history was about to be made. A win here with defied age added a fairy tale moment to her career and energized fans worldwide. 3. The turnaround, how the lead slipped away. But tennis, as always, can be unpredictable. Venus' opponent, a young rising star, showed incredible resilience, refusing to fold under pressure. The shift began subtly. A few unforced errors crept into Venus' game. Her opponent began reading her serves and patterns more effectively. Momentum swung as Venus' confidence wavered ever so slightly. 1 game became 2, 2 became 4, and soon the scoreboard tilted dramatically, ending with Venus losing a match that once seemed firmly in her grasp. 4. Tactical analysis. What went wrong? Experts quickly dissected the loss. Mental fatigue. Maintaining focus for over 2 decades in high-stakes matches is taxing, and slight lapses can be costly. Physical limits. Venus' speed and reflexes remain remarkable, but even a fraction slow reaction can change outcomes. Opponent brilliance. The younger player capitalized on every opportunity, blending aggression with patience. Tennis analyst Linda Harmon commented, "Venus Williams is still extraordinary at 45. But this match proves that even legends are vulnerable when the opponent plays fearless tennis." 5. Historical context. Comparing legendary careers. Few athletes in any sport have competed at the elite level into their mid-40s. Venus' career longevity rivals that of Martina Navratilova, who played competitively into her late 40s. Serena Williams, who maintained top-level performance into her 40s. Other multi-sport legends who defied age expectations. This upset is not a sign of decline. Rather, it highlights the intersection of age, elite competition, and the rise of a new generation. 6. Fan reactions, shock, support, and admiration. Social media erupted within minutes of the final point. "I can't believe it. Venus was 4-0 up. Still, 45 years old and dominating at this level, respect forever." Legendary doesn't even cover it. She may have lost, but she inspired the entire tournament. The young player deserves credit, but Venus Williams is timeless. Watching her play is a gift. Fans' admiration remained unwavering, proving that Venus' legacy transcends any single match outcome. 7. Future implications. Venus and the new generation. This match underscores several points for tennis' future. New stars are emerging capable of challenging legends. Venus remains competitive, and this loss may fuel her comeback. Tennis longevity is evolving as players learn to combine experience, fitness, and mental resilience. For the opponent, this victory is career-defining, but for Venus, it's another chapter in a story of courage, perseverance, and inspiration. 8. Conclusion, a legacy untouched by defeat. While the scoreboard reflects a shocking upset, Venus Williams' legend is unassailable. Blowing a 4-0 lead does not diminish decades of dominance, groundbreaking victories, or her status as a role model for athletes worldwide. At 45, Venus continues to compete at a level that most players could never imagine, and her impact on tennis is eternal. As fans and analysts reflect on this match, one truth remains. Venus Williams isn't defined by a single loss. She's defined by a career that changed tennis forever. The tennis world witnessed a shock today at the Australian Open as Venus Williams, the 45-year-old legend, suffered a stunning first-round exit after leading Olga Danilovic 4-0 in the final set. Moments like these serve as a stark reminder that tennis is a game of unpredictability, where momentum can shift in an instant, no matter the experience, age, or legacy of the player on the court. Venus, a symbol of resilience and excellence for decades, fought with all the skill and determination that defined her career. But even legends are not immune to the twists and turns of the sport. This loss, as shocking as it is, does not diminish the extraordinary career that Venus has crafted over more than 2 decades. From her first Grand Slam victories to her battles against the sport's greatest, she has inspired millions of fans around the globe. Her name will forever be synonymous with power, grace, and determination. Today's upset is a stark contrast to the dominance she once displayed, but also highlights a truth about sports. Every athlete, no matter how legendary, faces moments where the outcome defies expectations. Leading 4-0 in the final set, Venus seemed poised to continue her remarkable journey at the Australian Open. Fans were on the edge of their seats, anticipating another iconic victory from a player who has redefined what longevity in sports looks like. Yet, in an instant, the momentum shifted. Olga Danilovic seized the opportunity with remarkable composure, turning the match around and ultimately claiming the win. This dramatic reversal not only underscores the competitive nature of professional tennis, but also the mental and physical intensity required to succeed at the highest level. For Venus, this match may feel like a painful reminder of the fragility of athletic supremacy, but it is also a testament to the courage she has shown throughout her career. Competing at 45 in a sport dominated by younger athletes is no small feat. The sheer act of stepping onto the court, challenging the rising stars, and displaying the same competitive spirit that made her a household name is inspiring in itself. Every match she plays, regardless of the result, continues to showcase her resilience, her dedication, and her unwavering love for the game. The significance of this upset extends beyond the result. It represents a passing of the torch, a moment where the new generation asserts itself against the giants of the past. Olga Danilovic's victory is a powerful reminder that the next wave of tennis talent is ready to step into the spotlight. Yet, even in defeat, Venus Williams' legacy remains untarnished. Her achievements, her contributions to the sport, and her role as a trailblazer for women's tennis are unmatched. She has inspired countless athletes, changed perceptions about women in sports, and proved that age is no barrier when it comes to pursuing excellence. As the Australian Open progresses, this match will be remembered not only for the shocking scoreline, but also for the drama, the resilience, and the emotion that it brought to the tournament. Fans around the world witnessed a rare and humbling moment, one that adds a new layer to the narrative of Venus Williams' remarkable career. While this chapter may have ended unexpectedly, her influence, her accomplishments, and her spirit continue to shape the sport in profound ways. Venus' journey is a powerful lesson in perseverance and passion. Even legends face challenges, unexpected turns, and heartbreaks, yet what defines them is not the losses, but the courage to continue to compete and to inspire. Her presence on the court at 45 is a reminder that greatness is not only measured by victories, but also by the ability to face challenges head-on and leave an indelible mark on the sport. So as we reflect on today's shocking upset, one truth remains undeniable. Venus Williams' legacy is eternal. Her career, her influence, and her spirit will continue to inspire generations of tennis players and fans alike. While the day may have brought disappointment for her supporters, it also offered a compelling display of sports unpredictability and the ever-present drama that makes tennis so captivating. Legends like Venus do not fade in a single match. Their impact resonates far beyond the scoreboard. In the end, this match is a reminder of both the fleeting nature of competition and the lasting nature of legacy. Venus Williams, at 45, continues to challenge expectations, inspire athletes, and captivate audiences. She may have lost today, but the echoes of her greatness will continue to be felt for decades to come. And as fans around the world process the shock of this outcome, one thing is certain. Venus Williams' story is far from over, and her influence on tennis will remain unmatched, a testament to the remarkable career of one of sport's most iconic figures. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.